So it's official. I am on my decline. I'm past my prime.
What gave it away?
Numerous people within the last few months, they called me Jason Kelce. I used to only get Travis Kelce, but now they're giving me Jason Kelce. And I feel like he's the uglier brother.
First off, whoever is giving you these celebrity
Look,
lookalikes,
this is Travis Kelce right here.
that is nothing like
This is
Travis Kelce. You look
Especially
nothing
when
like.
my hair is short.
You look nothing like Travis Kelce. The only reason why you can
Multiple people call me Travis. And people call me Chris Weidman, too. You don't think I look like him, but...
No, I think you look a hell of a lot more like Chris Weidman than you do Travis Kelce.
When I got the reddish in my beard and it gets going...
Bro, the only reason why they give you Jason Kelce is because you have a beard. And not for nothing. Apparently, everyone likes Jason Kelce more than Travis Kelce anyway, so you may as well take it for what it's worth.
They're both losers.
I feel like Jason Kelce would be a good time. I don't know. I feel like he'd be like good. He'd be fun to hang out with. He's a nut job at the tailgates. I feel like he's like a genuine dude.
Until Pfizer pays him.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven.
The oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. Do me a favor, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, share, spank that subscribe button. And for the audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. We're back. Another mini oven. We got Rob on the audio over here. We're without Big Phil tonight.
Say something, Rob. First word that comes to mind. Say something.
New York Mets.
Oh my God, that's so ridiculous.
That was one word, New York Mets.
Yeah. One of the first words he says, New York.
Hey, we're talking about the Mets. Juan Soto. I don't know if you saw the fan.
Oh, the
calling,
fan was heckling him and he hit a home run right at the fan.
Honestly, pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yep. Listen, Juan Soto's the man. Don't get me wrong. I have to hate on him because he went from the Yankees to the Mets, but
Don't worry, Rob. He's still not worth all that money.
no.
Franco will have a jersey.
No, the only Mets jersey I'll ever own is my Travis Jankowski jersey, and that's it.
The Mets are the only team he's never been a fan of. Hit me, Frank.
Well, I mean, now we're on the topic of sports. Listen, I feel like the mix-up between sport and hobby has gotten seriously out of hand as of late. I just saw something that tag is now a sport.
As it should be.
Tag?
That's a sport.
Tag is not a sport.
I would say it's a sport.
Dude, oh my God.
You can make teams.
You're the problem. You are the problem. Tag is not
Okay.
Tag is like a gym class, like game, you could call it. I don't even know. It's not even a game.
I'm trying to think of some stupid sport that you like that is less of a sport than tag.
Like what?
I'm trying to think, and if it comes to me in this episode, I'll bring it up.
There's nothing that represents a sport in tag. I mean, to me, fishing, hunting, dancing, archery, video games, all hobbies.
Not true.
None of them are sports.
Tag something you give the kids in gym class to just keep them occupied.
Chess is now a sport. Slap
No.
boxing. Slap boxing is a sport. Come on.
First off, last year you were a fan of slap boxing. You're like, yeah, that's a sport. Dana White.
No, slap boxing is the power slap.
Here we go. He's
Power-
like, yeah, slap boxing, WNBA.
No, power slap's a fucking joke. Power slap's a joke. After I watched Paige Van Zandt do it, I'm like, it's a fucking joke.
No, it's awful. Slap boxing. What kind of person wants to stand there and get smacked in the face? It's almost like a fetish at this point.
They're not getting paid enough for that. There's no way. I don't even know
how much you're paying me. I'm standing there getting smacked in the face.
It depends how much you're paying me.
I don't know.
But you really think that tag could be considered a sport? Bro, like hunting.
50-50.
Hunting, not a sport.
Hunting's a sport.
Hunting is a hobby.
You wouldn't last a second in hunting.
I don't want to hunt, okay? I have no interest in hunting. Hunting
It's a sport.
is a hobby. Hunting is something you do in your free time.
It's a sport. The way you golf, I can say that's a fucking hobby. That's not
No,
a sport.
golf is a sport.
Yeah.
Golf is just,
You're
come on.
You're a
dude.
god-awful golfer.
I'm all right. You're a god-awful golfer, for being honest here.
Notice how I gave it up.
Dude.
What do you want to say, Rob?
You gave it up. You were so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, when I saw tag as a sport now, dude, like, pickleball pisses me off enough. Like now you got fucking tag in there.
I mean, pickleball is close enough. I'll tell you what. Pickleball is more of a sport than ping pong.
I could agree with that. Pickleball is basically ping pong, but you're standing on the table.
I would say that bocce ball is more of a sport than ping pong.
I love bocce ball. I think bocce ball is but bocce, again, I don't know. I don't think bocce is a sport, dude. I feel like bocce is like
a sport, man.
Cornhole?
Cornhole's not a fucking sport. Cornhole is a backyard game. That just hurt Rob so bad.
Bocce's a backyard game.
Yeah, that's why I said bocce's not a sport. Like you really got to rethink this whole sport.
What is the
hobby thing.
definition of sport?
I feel like
that's
to
what we're
me,
missing in this conversation.
To me, a sport should be something that there is a professional league for it. Number one, something that requires.
But listen, because sports were a lot of times sports were sports before there were leagues. So I disagree with that. What is a sport, Rob?
A sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team compete against one another for entertainment.
So literally, tag is a sport.
No, tag is no
Physical exertion.
Yeah, physical exertion where teams or individuals can play against each other. Boom.
Chess, not a sport.
Chess, I will say, is not a sport. That's a mind.
You could compete in it. but it's not a
physical
sport.
exertion. Running is not a sport.
Frank, you'd be out of breath.
So track stars aren't sport athletes?
It's not a sport. I don't think running is a sport. Running,
That
anyone
is
can run.
absolutely wild.
now you
Running
hurt
is not.
Rob's feelings.
Now I'm upset. Running's not a sport.
Running's just considered a sport in high school. Like
The Olympics is based around running. Some of the most prolific events.
we're talking about ping pong, we're talking about bocce, all Olympic games. Like this is ridiculous that we're even still on this topic because none of these are fucking sports. Baseball is a sport. Basketball is a sport. Something that you need a ball for to play with.
Okay,
You need a
like
baton
ping
and a
pong.
relay.
But what I mean,
You're proving my point even worse over there.
where do you draw the line then? I think if you go by the definition, because we don't make up what the word sport means, it's already been made.
Well,
if you go by the definition, tag is a sport. That's the final verdict.
Darts a sport?
Darts, you could say, is a sport too.
I would say dart is more of a sport than running.
Oh
No
now
way,
now
dude.
getting
Now you're
ridiculous.
just trying to push
Now
buttons.
Next topic. Next topic.
I'm so serious about all of this, by the way. But next topic, go ahead. I'm ready. We're strapped for time here because freaking Frack over here. We're playing with the Roadcaster all morning.
Yeah,
all
freaking
afternoon.
Frack. Well, this guy does absolutely nothing.
I
He
was
didn't
giving
even
you the
roll me a
222s.
J.
He sits there
right here.
smoking his J, playing with his curls on the top of his head.
I forgot I had to.
We're setting up.
Drinking a coffee at 9:30 p.m.
I'm off tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow. What else is new? Let us know when you're not off. Do you think you could land a plane?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely.
I'm talking about a Boeing. You got passengers on board. Pilots, both pilots collapse.
And it's just up to me.
It's up to you. You got to do it.
I'm going to, you know what?
Now, here's the stipulation.
Okay.
The plane doesn't have to be fully intact. I'm not going to give you that. I'm going to say all the passengers have to arrive safely.
You know what? Absolutely. I'm going to pull that plane just like this. I'm going to sit here just like this in the passenger, in the cockpit. And I'm going to just right down. I'm not saying I'm
Right down. That's the throttle.
Yeah, we're going this way.
You're going to be holding like here.
break the couch.
That's what you're going to do. You're going to have to pull the thing, you know?
Why? No.
Like
Why?
there.
I don't think I got to do anything like that in the cockpit.
No, you know the steering wheel.
No, I think that's just in movies, dude.
I think that's a thing.
No, I think that's just in
I got
movies.
ash everywhere.
But I think in the moment, I'm landing the plane.
Realistically, you got to realize, even if the pilots collapse, right? You hopefully will still have radio communication. We're going to assume regular conditions. You hop on the radio. Hey, this is FV23 calling from Boeing flight 82360. We're heading down to DC. Both pilots down. I need to land this thing. And they're talking you through it.
Oh, dude, if I had that's like almost just asking YouTube. You're asking the professionals. Like,
Literally.
hey, walk me through this. I'm at 13,000 feet elevation. I'm trying to land in JFK.
Asking YouTube.
So here's my concern.
Okay.
My concern is
Here's Mario's concern after all of this.
my concern is we're on the plane, right? And they're talking me through it, and that's fine and dandy. But my whole life, since I was a kid, I could never find something when someone is telling me where it is. And you got to realize, like, it's all automated, like with buttons, and the plane's gonna, like, for the most part, yeah, you're right. There isn't going to be a part, right?
No.
It's going to be you hitting buttons and the plane doing what it has to do. Like, there's autopilot and shit, right? But I can't find things. When people are, like, as a kid, my mom's yelling at me because I couldn't find this, I couldn't find that. I'm just bad at finding things. So when they're telling me which button to hit,
That's what she said.
that's how you end up 33 and single, kid. Yeah, that's my concern. I wouldn't be able to find the right buttons.
I mean, there's a lot of buttons.
Yeah,
There's a lot of buttons there. But like, it's, just talk me through it a little bit. Talk me through it. I'm gonna get over the headset. I'm gonna get on the intercom. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is your new pilot, Franco. I hope.
Don't worry, I got it under control.
I used to
only
play
had
San
4
Andreas.
joints this morning.
I hope everyone's having a smooth flight so far. We're expecting some serious turbulence in the next 20 minutes.
Wait,
Strap
Franco,
the fuck in.
you don't like flying yourself. How are you going to be?
No.
How are you going to be sober for this flight?
I'm going to be on 14 edibles landing this plane. I'm going to be, I feel like, honestly, when I get on the plane, I'm dreaming and I'm flying the plane anyway. So
The only thing higher than the plane is you.
I'm looking down on the plane as I'm flying on.
This-
If
What do you want to say, Rob?
Yeah, what do you got?
I was going to say sky eye view.
I got something for you. If we came with a warning label, what would mine say?
Underdressed.
Really? Look at you.
Oh yeah, how do you like my gray sweatpants today?
They're even grayer, dude. They're so bad.
These are the champion 1993s, I think.
No, they're so bad. Dude, those are octaves, dude, for
No,
sure.
honestly, these sweatpants, these sweatpants are older than Rob's girlfriend.
Your dad used to give you hitting lessons in those sweatpants. Remember in the basement, Mario always had a bucket of balls and a tea? So yeah, my dad's giving me lessons now. You're like, no, he's fucking not.
Your second warning label would be I'm high.
We're getting multiple, all right? Well, all right, your first one will be, we'll be bald in 3 years.
Back fully haired.
Left eye collects unemployment sometimes.
Listen, the left eye closes when it wants. What do you want me to do?
Bro, you have the randomest lazy eye ever. And then just one big fat, just toxic sticker right on your forehead. The yellow, like crossbones and skull, just right on your fucking forehead. In 3 years, it'll be your 9 head.
Doesn't pull out. Honestly, yours. I got one more for you, Franco. This is his worst warning label is will call you 5 seconds after he texts you. If he doesn't see those bubbles pop up, you're getting a phone call.
Bro, I know you got your phone on you. And you know what the best part is? I know, like, I feel it sometimes. Like, I send him a text and I know he sees it, but he's like, I'm just not going to answer for a couple of minutes. Based on principle, which is fine.
Absolutely. There's some times where I'm like, this guy's got to chill.
I got shit to do, dude.
I got one more for you.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm on my deathbed. What's one question you're asking me?
Holy shit. Should I have been drafted?
Well, I don't want the answer. I'm not giving the answer, and I don't want the answer to yours. I don't want the answer to yours. We got to wait till we're on our deathbed.
What would you ask me?
Did you fuck?
Oh my God, what night?
I love when Mario has the questions. He has it all lined up. He had certain things he wanted to tell you about yourself, and
I've been waiting since
he's been
2012
waiting.
to ask him that.
What fucking night?
The night when you woke up, you're like, oh, my bad. Just woke up between.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Well, you didn't have to answer me. I was going to ask you on your deathbed.
Oh, all right. Well, now you know the answer. She's not my type anyway.
Too thick. Franco's girls are like the left leg of my girls.
Bro, you know what? You wanted to bring up 2012. I got one for you. When I talk about, I know 2012 wasn't your
LSU,
no.
7th inning.
Oh my god. 2012 wasn't like our childhood, but I heard a song the other day and it immediately brought me back to my childhood. First song, when I bring up your childhood, what is it? Oh, I'll give you mine.
What's yours?
Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh, that is such a Frankie song.
Dude,
oh
that was like
God.
every vacation. I remember like with the CD, with the headphones on, pissing off Aunt Kathy in the backseat.
Franco's woofing in the car. Woof, woof.
He takes off his shoes. Woof, woof, woof.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's got to be like In the Club by 50 Cent.
In the club. He's like,
Or like Put It On Me, Ja Rule.
yeah, childhood. Yeah, no,
I
no.
don't. That reminds me of after school. I'm done with my homework. Dinner's not ready. The chicken cutlets are on the stove, and I'm watching MTV.
Mario grew up in Ozone Park. What about TV show? I know your mom didn't let you watch all the good cartoons, but what TV show was it?
That's a fact. I had a sheltered childhood.
They had 11 channels.
Like what TV show reminds me? Honestly, dude, there was nothing better than summers. Like during the summer, well, first off, during school, my parents wanted to make sure I had a regimen. But in the summer, it was school's out. Like, do whatever the fuck we want. And we didn't have to sleep in our room. So we'd slumber party every night. Me, Ralphie, my sister, in the basement, baseball tonight. I could tell you every player on every team, including like their bench players.
Of what? Just from watching baseball
tonight.
Okay, I can respect that.
All night long in the summer.
Remember the baseball player name game?
Yeah.
Oh god,
That's all time.
That's probably the best game ever. Like when you hear like the double B, like the Barry Bonds,
Bobby Bonilla.
Shane Spencer. You had like all like the doubles. Oh man, that was the best game ever. That was like a road trip game. Yeah, there was like two Ys, Zach Duke,
Yadier Molina.
Yachty. No, for me though, the shows like from my childhood, it just ran just because I had to bring it up. Power Rangers, dude. I was a fucking absolute fiend with Power Rangers. When I was in kindergarten, I made my mom videotape every Rugrats episode.
Really?
So when I got home, I would watch it. And Rocket Power.
Rocket Power was a little bit later than Power Rangers and Rugrats.
A little bit later.
I was big on Power Rangers in kindergarten too. Like that was huge. Like
Dude.
the one with Dr. Ooze or Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze?
Oh
With the
my
putties?
God. That
Oh
movie was all time.
All time.
And fun fact, in kindergarten, I was obsessed with the Spice Girls.
Oh, I mean, who wasn't?
When Spice World came out, I got the lollipops, the sticker book, the T-shirt, and the VHS. Posh Spice. Tell Mr. Beckham he's a lucky man.
I'll see him this weekend.
Well, let him know that I was obsessed with his wife when I was 6 years old.
Do you think he calls her Posh every once in a while?
Rob can't answer.
That was a test.
Beckham doesn't talk to him when he's got his dick in his mouth. Rob says something, but it only sounds like, oh. Oh, man.
Is that another mini oven in the books?
Wow, another one.
Is it though?
Well, you got one more?
No, you don't.
Say it.
No, I don't. I was hoping you had one more.
I could give you one more.
No.
Hey, let's see. I got one for you right now.
Right now.
I'm going to go on a little rant. I'm not even going to ask you something. I'm not even going to give you what you want. I just want to state something here for the record that America is in a crisis. the slim, thick population is being absolutely decimated by Ozempic. This is an absolute tragedy. And listen, Gaines posted the other day, and I was supposed to bring this up last week, and then I saw Gaines on Instagram posted about Ozempic attacking the slim, thick population. This is a tragedy.
Ozempic is like your worst nightmare for girls.
My worst nightmare. I got nothing to grab.
And I know for a fact if they have like the Ozempic face, isn't like the Ozempic lips.
No, like when their eyes are like sunken in and their cheeks start looking weird.
They're melting.
Yeah. The crazy thing about Ozempic is people think they're losing fat, but that's not the case. They're losing body mass.
Well, what does it do? Doesn't it just like make your stomach smaller? Like
it pretty much like, in simple terms, it makes you not hungry. Like if you ever talk to someone on Ozempic, they're like, yeah, I haven't eaten all day and I don't even have the urge to eat. So what's happening is people are losing weight. Yes, awesome. But they're losing muscle, not just fat, and they're losing bone density, which is the scariest part. There's a lot of mass inside your bones.
Is that where all this comes from?
Yeah. You got your big bone, kid. Your big bone. No, listen. I was sleeping with a girl over the summer. We lost touch. We rekindled a few months ago. And she was like, hey, you're not going to like me anymore. Like, I lost all this weight.
At least you knew.
She's like, I got no ass. I was like, I don't believe it. And like, she said she wasn't on Ozempic, but I did ask her. When I walked in, I was like, are you on Ozempic? And she said no. But
still hit?
Never hit her back after that night. She was right.
She dealt her cards.
Like,
listen, face up.
I hope she's healthier.
that girl came in like not wanting another round, I guess. She's like, you know what? Let me tell this kid, like, he's gonna hate me after this for exactly what I did. No, you're right though. It is.
Well, for you, I mean, you're gonna have too many girls to pick.
Yeah, I want the left leg.
Franco's like, oh, I love the top 3 ribs.
Num num num.
All right, am I allowed to sign off now?
Sign us off.
We're
Kid.
good?
Sign us off.
That's it.
Send us home.
Another mini oven in the books. Rob, thank you, kid. You were funny today. I like that. We're the Oven Podcast. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, share, spank that subscribe button. Audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the Oven.
Yes, sir.
We teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. We have a promo code OVEN. We're going to give you 50% cash back on your deposit, maximum $500. That's a free $250 in the bag for you if you do it the right way. It's free money. Money in the bag. And W Energy. Same code OVEN. Get you 10% off your first order. I think every order, actually, correct? Every order moving forward. 10% off W Energy drinks. They're the clean energy. We love them. You're going to love them.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven.